But yeah, it is, a pretty, middle to biggish map. It's not one of those small rush maps like Submarine was or Death Aura in terms of like, short rush distances thanks to, acceleration zones. Uh, but
Yeah.
it does seem to be, pretty standard macro map. So hopefully we'll get a good game out of this one.
Hopefully, as we do spawn in the bottom right-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom right-hand corner of Lightshade, LE. LE, of course, standing for Limited Exits. Limited exits. That's when you all have to, line up and queue to get out. Make this orderly. In the bottom right-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the Red Zerg player coming out from the land of India. Now, the CEO of his own branded tournament. Don't take that seriously. He is the shark himself with the most amount of Grand Platypus Open's wins, and now he's back to defend his title. Representing Downfall Gaming, we have Demi.
And spawning in the top left, the light blue Zerg. Representing Mind Freak and the nation of New Zealand, he went through the ring of power into the fires of Mount Doom. But then he kicked Sauron in the balls. It is MightyKiwi.
And already we see here a Deviant's MightyKiwi. He is not deterred by the length of this map, the width of this map. Going pool first, and I don't see an expansion anytime soon from him.
Well, yeah, Demi's pool's only about 2/3 finished. I mean, Demi, we're sort of seeing as the king of the aggressive, ZvZ style. And he has seen the links with his overlord, so he does know that he is going to be in a bit of trouble. And it's just going to be links just keep on streaming out. 4 more on the way here. As hopefully Demi can hold on to his natural here.
Come on, Demi, show me your mineral walking. This needs to be fantastic if he wants to
looks like he's just going to give it up.
Yeah, interestingly enough.
Okay,
No, there we go.
There we go.
Drones are coming down, but may it be too late? It might be. One of these drones already getting surrounded. But the links are out, so there's a lot more defensive capability right now for Demi. If only hatcheries burn when they're on fire.
2, 3 drones already falling. 4, 5, 6. Now the queen's out. And this should hopefully back off the pressure somewhat, but still no links here for Demi, as now the slow crawl of the spine crawl and his natural still in danger.
And honestly, this is already amazing damage coming down from MightyKiwi. Surrounding the drones again! Trying to get another one. Does get one, but not quite yet. MightyKiwi being a little bit indecisive, but honestly, you can't really blame him here. There is just so much loot here to take. And he surrounds the drones again, Quirky. He surrounds them again. The queens are definitely going to help, but how much damage output are there from queens?
Right. MightyKiwi's going all in with this. He's just making the lings. There is a span crawler here. I would have kept that energy. Not for this creep tumor there. Maybe just, for... Okay, he has got a bit of energy, so he may just have enough. For some transfuses.
Yeah, fingers crossed. And honestly, at this point, if you're MightyKiwi, you gotta figure out how much damage you deal. Should you cut your losses? And this might be too much. Demi has a lot of links here, and the queen does still survive, but the links are starting to get surrounded. Both queens do get taken out. And if you're MightyKiwi right now, you have to be thinking, should I cut my losses? But he is not. 12 more links on the way. Trying to take advantage of this burrowing spine, going right for the main base where all of the workers are at. Is this too much damage? I doubt it, but MightyKiwi's not giving up.
There's not all the links going in, and that's going to be...
is called.
Demi just falling to a very, very aggressive MightyKiwi there. Fortunately, Demi, just stuffing up the defense just a tiny little bit. I think he relaxed a little bit earlier than he was supposed to. Yeah, this is definitely, not the Demi we're used to seeing.
Yeah, maybe not. I will say that it did. I am generally used to seeing Demi's micro being a lot better. Though I do know that Demi doesn't really have that much free time nowadays, as he's focused a little more on his university. But I feel like again, it's a similar thing with Pez earlier on. He knew what he had to do. He followed that sort of flow chart, but did sort of slip up a little when it came to the actual control and the execution there. That said, I also don't think he anticipated MightyKiwi to continue to go all in on Lightshade. As you said, a really long white map. If I would have probably expected him to sort of cut his losses there after killing the 2 queens, after getting a lot of drone damage done, and start to drone up. But no, MightyKiwi, he smelt blood in the water. He smelt vulnerability. He went
was
straight
the
for
shark
it.
this time.
Oh! When you stare too long at the shark stares at you.
Alrighty, but remember to say, maybe, it does have that smaller rush distance, but, Brock's covering the path does make it a bit longer, but maybe we might see an aggressive play from Demi this time.
A whole total retaliation. That is what I would like to see. But we'll find out as we load on to Romanticide LE. The LE, of course, standing for Lovers.
Expectations.
Enchiladas.
Ooh.
No, expectations.
Lovers enchiladas.
Enchiladas. That's the special at someplace. Over here in the bottom right-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom right-hand corner map, we have the Red Zug player coming down from India. He is representing Downfall Gaming. We have Demi.
And spawning in. Oh, sorry. And spawning in the top left, going 12 pool once again. This guy is the light blue Zerg representing Mind Freaks, and right now he's mind freaking the hell out of Demi. This is the MightyKiwi.
And Demi once again going for that hatch gas pool, I would imagine. Actually, not taking the gas as of yet, so maybe it's just straight up hatch pool. This can be a little bit worrisome. But we'll see. Hopefully by now Demi is a lot more warmed up. He's got his fingers down. He knows how to defend.
Right.
Oh, he's ready to defend.
Yeah, he should have gotten some practice now. Depends on where the Overlord sees the Lings. And this time, the Lings are getting out quicker. This time he does see the Lings, so should be immediately getting some drones in. Maybe, just sack that natural. All right, no, he's pulling drones. He's taking off gas. He knows he needs all the minerals he needs.
He definitely does. And now we'll have to see how does he progress from here. Not going to cancel this natural base. He is absolutely confident that he can hold it. And yeah, let's see. I'm just keeping my eye on the minimap right now, Quirky. Waiting for that drone pull. And there we go.
Alright, how good is it this time? How many drones will he lose? He needs to be careful. He is buying time for that hatch. Getting very low. Lings are out now.
That they are, and I'm actually really liking what Demi's doing this game compared to the previous one. Just buying himself so much more time. Yeah, so that's a single drone so far.
Yeah. He needs to be careful because, some of those drones are very, very low. But the queen is out, and Demi is going to hold.
Perfectly done. Well, I suppose, yeah, we should say for now. No spine crawls coming up here, so Demi is really cutting as many corners as possible here. He's saying, I had an economic lead since the start of this game. I do not want to give it up whatsoever. And there's a Bangling that's being thrown down just for extra good measure. Demi, this is a masterclass on how to defend against the 12 pool.
Yeah, but, he did skip speed for this, and speed's almost done here for MightyKiwi, and he's just trying to hide the amount of Lings that he has. But, oh, look at this. I love this. The one Zergling going across the map. We'll see no drones at the natural. Does he see anything else? Because now here comes the defense. No banelings as of yet. The Ling's just dying here.
Yeah, that was a pretty good intro point there.
Yeah, he just has to sack the natural, it seems like. But these two queens, they're going to hold the wall. Right, 3 banelings on the way here. Queens buying as much time as they can.
They are holding the door, and the Lings go right into the main base, trying to surround the banelings that are morphing. Not quite getting them. That was a good connection, but Demi needs a couple more beyond that, and that was not good enough. A couple more banelings did finish up, but beautiful splitting coming down from MightyKiwi, and I feel like he has too much momentum now. Why did I even doubt him, Quirky?
Well, you never doubt New Zealander, especially if it's in rugby, but apparently you can never doubt him in a ZvZ as well. More Lings on the way here. So many speedlings on the way, and it's just all down to this one baneling, but looks like, for now, Demi's getting sort of repeat. We'll lose the natural!
And actually manages to sneak a couple of Lings out of there as well. Beautifully done by MightyKiwi, but I feel like he really needs to transition. He is continuing to make Lings. All right, a drone coming down.
Oh, he needs to be careful. Because one wrong move and slow banelings going up into your base. What?
I held my breath there because the baneling got real close to those Zerglings.
Yeah, thank God Steel isn't costing us, otherwise he would have heart attacks. But now, Demi still got that worker lead. But hasn't got the base lead.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't really have a way to utilize that lead. MightyKiwi is droning up, but mostly using that drone to get tech.
Getting his own baneling nest as well. And this is the point of ZvZ where if you're the one behind, you need to, get your defenses up straight away. You need to make sure you get your banelings in position. So there's going to be banelings soon of MightyKiwis, and just one. It's all it takes. It's just one baneling connection.
It will really mess up your day. Just ask me or Micah. And notice that Demi still has not gotten Ling speed. That's because he was continuing to make these banelings, or spending his gas to create these banelings. That was a pretty good connection. But MightyKiwi started getting banelings of his own.
Yeah, sacrificing one baneling there to get rid of most of those lings that were covering it. But now here comes the banelings.
MightyKiwi getting good connection. Flank. Yeah, Demi getting much better connections than MightyKiwi over there. MightyKiwi still trying to come in with whatever he's got, but those banelings, absolutely perfect. And with that, MightyKiwi, he really has to put his foot on the brakes.
Yeah, well, tell that to him, because he's still pumping out Lings and banelings. He wants to do as much economic damage as he can, because now he's only just caught up to the worker lead. He's going to try and sneak those banelings in there. And now, Demi has only just started that Ling speed.
Yeah, which means that he's not going to be aggressive for a little while, but he will be able to have that opportunity fairly soon. I feel like MightyKiwi has successfully put fear into Demi, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something, where if we were talking about this last year, we would have thought impossible. Nobody would have put the fear into Demi. Demi would have just aggressively, taken their third base away. But she does see, but now Roach weren't coming in for MightyKiwi, and I feel like this, transitioning into that next step of the ZvZ, getting that Roach Warren, going into that Roach Wars, may be, what MightyKiwi, feels like he can take Demi on.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe not as confident as Micro than Demi is, but yeah, we'll see what's going on. When you transition roaches like this, it can be a little bit precarious. If your Zerg opponent just decides, you know what, I'm gonna go for harass, and they realize you have nothing in your base because you were trying to go into roaches. They're just gonna hold down the Z key and rally it everything into your face.
Yeah. Well, do you think maybe we might see that Demi special?
I think we probably will. For those wondering, we do mean a switch into Spire later on in the game.
Well, like this, the Lings will confirm that rotas are out. Demi's Rota only just finishing now, so we'll have those lesser numbers, and it feels like MightyKiwi wants to go and try and snipe that third base.
Yeah, with whatever he has available to him, and he actually has quite a bit available to him in terms of roach count.
Demi is being very, very defensive here. He's got like 3 spine crawlers. He's got another 2 on the way here.
But it might just be what he needs to keep him alive. Phalanx start to come in, and they connect with a lot of the Lings. MightyKiwi has a beautiful concave coming up over here. And the Queens, they don't quite have a lot of energy. One transfuse going down, but that should be the only one available to him. The Spike Crawler is buying him a little bit of time, though.
Yeah. Oh, wow. But MightyKiwi is going to tap out instead.
Indeed, he did. GG is called. And Demi evens up the series sideways 1-1. Once MightyKiwi realized he wasn't going to be able to break, well, at least not convincingly break Demi, he did not want to bother with things like defender's advantage and all that. He's going to tap out, go into the next game.
For now, it just seems to be both these players, especially MightyKiwi, just being aggressive. But now we have to see what he wants to make for this, for his last map. So, I don't know. Maybe he wants to, I think we still only have Submarine left for our short map pool. We also have Death Aura. So, it all depends on this map pick. Whether we will see, MightyKiwi play that aggressive again.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine he would 3 games in a row, but maybe that's the mind freak in him. Maybe he actually would go 12 full 3 games in a row, see what happens.
Well, definitely we'll see.
Yeah?
Don't know why I did the Final Fantasy theme there, but it's gonna be Submarine.
All right, and now here comes the ultimate mind trick. Not gonna be 12 fooling on this map.
It's going to be 3 hatch before pull. Going to take this into Brewball style. But yeah, honestly, looking back at that last fight, I felt like, MightyKiwi actually had it and could break Demi. But maybe he was thinking defender's advantage here. And yeah, just taking a look. Yeah, he had a lot of minerals and 100 gas. He could have got maybe some more roaches, but maybe he felt like Demi was a bit further ahead than he was.
Yeah, and even being just a bit further ahead at that point for MightyKiwi was going to be too much. He didn't have Galaura Constitution, so he wouldn't have been able to reinforce that position quick enough. And again, defender's advantage is not something to underestimate. Maybe MightyKiwi could have taken out the third base, but at what cost by that point?
Alright, well, we are taking a quick bathroom break for Demi.
I'm doing it right now.
Did not need to know that, but...
Everybody, for Demi, let's all take a little bathroom break over there. It's 1 minute. And, yeah, I guess we'll sort of use this time to remind everyone, !Matcherino in the chat will bring you to the Matcherino page for this particular tournament, where you can add $1 to the prize pool at no cost of your own.
What?
Putting in the coupon code GPO44.
Ooh.
Alright, Demi is back, MightyKiwi is ready, and we are going to get the show on the road. The final map, the ace match of this best of 3 series, and things have actually gone pretty quick here today. We already have both Mio Micah and Gogo Joey waiting on opposite ends of the semifinals.
And the winner of this is going to go face Gogo Joey, so it's another ZvZ happening.
Yeah, but thankfully not. But thankfully, gonna be the only one for the time being. As me and Micah is gonna be waiting for either a ZVT against Azure or a ZVP against Miss Fanta, otherwise known as Thuklao. But enough about that. We are going to be loading in onto the LE submarine. The LE submarine. The LE submarine of which we all live inside of. In the bottom right corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom right corner map, we have the red Zug player coming out from the land of India. Going 12 pool, giving his opponent a taste of his own medicine. We have, representing Downfall Gaming, he is Demi.
And spawning in the top left, actually getting a hatch first this time. The light blue Zerg representing Mind Freaks and the nation of New Zealand. It's once said he was actually the next king of Gondor ahead of Aragorn, but instead he decided to play StarCraft 2 for a living. This is MightyKiwi.
I have only two words in my mind right now, Quirky. And no.
Yeah.
This is not looking too... This is not looking too bright for MightyKiwi.
By the way, are these Lord of the Rings references hidden with everybody, anybody at the moment? On the MightyKiwi intro.
I didn't want to mention
Oh
them.
wait, did he see that? Did he see the lings?
I don't think he did. Okay, he sees them now.
He sees them now. Okay.
But it might just be too late. The spawning pool is still a little ways off here from MightyKiwi. He may have to cancel this right at the end.
No, he's not going to cancel this. A good Zerg player never cancels his natural. Even in the face of, getting proxy bunkered. I mean, we did see that in both, Demi's defenses, but there's no Zerglings here, and already some drones going very low once. Drone already down, but this is pretty much what we saw from Demi in terms of his defense. Just has to, try and get it, but the surround of the drones there, 2 drones already going down.
That was a pretty good amount of damage. MightyKiwi trying to once again do what Demi did and buy himself some time, but Demi is not falling for it. Demi is calling his bluff. And now
Queen's almost out.
Yeah, Queen is now out. And
he's gonna focus the hatch.
A little bit. Come on, Demi. Takes it out. Loses all of his lings, though.
Yeah, that's the problem there. He did sacrifice his lings for that. Immediately transitioned into Baneling Nest here for MightyKiwi. But he is supply blocked, so there's going to be no more units until he gets out that Overload. And even then, he'll only have enough for 1 supply.
Yeah, and there's not really too much a single supply for Zerg can do, is there?
No, there isn't. And even then, there are 3 queens here for the defense. A spine crawler, and Demi is going to be pretty safe.
For the time being, yeah. And my eyes are now on Starduck, just wondering how he, decides to proceed from here. Probably got a couple of, Starduck? Did I say Starduck?
Yeah, he said Starduck.
Those New Zealand dudes, you're all mixing up in my head.
Starduck is in New Zealand.
Wait, what?
Starduck's Australian, pretty sure.
These birds, they're all in my head. MightyKiwi. My eyes are on him right now. How does he reverse this around? The Banelings are out, and he did get link speed quite a bit quicker than Demi did, despite that 12 pool. Demi's still playing a defensive with that Spy Crawler. A good block here with the Queens. We'll be able to snipe a decent amount of these Banelings. But for the most part, the links have gone down.
Yeah, and actually, don't focus on these drones here. Just more and more,
One more damage.
Still no speed from Demi started. Oh, it has to be careful. Oh.
Good snipe. Good snipe. And with that, MightyKiwi gets deflected. He's bringing his queen. MightyKiwi has had enough. He said, "You're trying to 12 fool me? I'll show you what you should have done when I 12 fooled you." And not quite gonna be enough. Transfuse on the morphing Baneling. You love to see it. Gets us around on most of these queens. We'll be able to take one of them out, but the rest of them absolutely chewing through his Zerglings. MightyKiwi's gotta be careful.
Yeah, MightyKiwi's all in. He hasn't taken his natural back again. And Demi, he's ahead of workers, ahead of army supply. Still no Baneling nest. He is just defending us on pure Ling Queen, getting a spine crawler into that, into the mineral line set, and there's really nothing that MightyKiwi can do, and it feels like, unless he gets the perfect Baneling connections, avoids all the queens, takes out all the lings, gets us around on the queens, well, I guess this is going to be it. There's so much energy on these queens.
There are a lot of energy on the queens, but that's also a decent amount of banelings. Good connects so far, and the queens are starting to run out of energy over here. The banelings are starting to come in. And that was again a decent connect. Spinecrawler is pretty scary right now. MightyKiwi getting a bit more damage done, but as you said, he has to be able to kill Demi right now. He is so all in.
And more queens being made. No play, getting those drones. The drone key activated at the moment. Just pure army and defense units coming in. As
that's got to be benefiting Demi more, though, right? I mean, you can just look at what's being produced right now. MightyKiwi, only 4 Zerglings at a time. Demi getting 10. Actually, interestingly enough, not getting gas at all. Demi hasn't. Score pointed out.
Yeah, he's just defending this on pure Ling Queen spine crawler, and that's gonna be it. GG, good luck. As being said, and Demi's gonna be going on to the semi-final.
Going on to face Go-Go Joey in another ZvZ. That was brilliantly done there by Demi. That is a shark that we were used to seeing from way back when.
Yeah, but this time it was the defensive shark, It was the shark that just was defending, He was getting attacked by, I don't know, what's the shark? A megalodon. Yeah. You know what a megalodon is, right? It's one of those prehistoric huge sharks. Yeah. Demi just ran away, defended back, bit at that megalodon, and finally killed it with his defenses, it seems to be.
And I am definitely inclined to agree with you there.
But I'm just sad now I can't make any more Lord of the Rings references because now Kiwi got eliminated.
Yeah, we can go Joey. How he can make a Lord of the something going on there.
Lord of the Flies? I don't know.
Yeah,